today I'm doing a tutorial on this look that you see here, featuring the Crown Brushes Exposed Palette. I got this palette at BeautyCon on Saturday. You can see a video on BeautyCon in my YouTube channel. Hope you enjoy! Okay, let's get started. So today I'm going to start by pulling my hair back and clipping it with the hair clip. This way it makes it easier for you to blend your whole face and blend out your forehead. I'm going to do my eyes. I'm taking some regular tape and I'm putting it from the outside edge of my eye to the edge of my eyebrow. Next, I'm using a NARS eyelid primer. By spreading the product evenly all over your lid, you ensure an even coverage of eyeshadow. Then, using the Crown Brushes brush that came with the palette, I'm using the number 14 color all over the lid of my eye. I like to use a large brush for a light highlighting color because it's easier to get that really bright sparkle. I'm using mostly circular motions with my brush to spread and blend the color. I purchased this palette at BeautyCon from the Crown Brushes stand, and I'm just not that impressed with it. The colors are weirdly pigmented and aren't very blendable, and it's a very strange combination. The next color that I will be using is number 18, a darker brownish color. You always want to start with lighter colors and then fade to darker colors. You also always want to use the darker color on the outside corner of your eye. I'm gently tapping the color onto my lid and then slightly blending it. I don't want to get this color everywhere. I just want to get it on the edge of my eye. The next color that I will be using is number 16 in the palette, a shimmery copper color. I'm gently tapping this color on the inside corner of my eye and on the top part of my lid to highlight my eyes. The next color that I'm going to add is number 19, a shimmery gray color. I'm putting this color in the same places that I put the last highlighting color. I just wanted to add a little bit more depth, a little bit more highlight, a little bit more wow. Next, I'm gonna try number 21 in the palette, a lighter shimmery color. And this color is way too white. I am quite disappointed with the results of this color. Now I'm going to try to blend out the colors using some MAC and other brands to even out the colors that I've used in the exposed palette. The color that I was using before was MAC Retrospect, and the color that I'm using now is a multi-dimensional color, also by MAC. I'm using that same Crown Brushes brush to blend everything out evenly. Now, the reason for why the tape is on my face. Eyeliner. I'm using Kill Black Waterproof Eyeliner by Club Clio. I'm taking the eyeliner from the outside edge of my eye to the center of my pupil. This is honestly one of the best liquid eyeliner pens that I've ever used. It has a felt tip just like a brush, and it's perfect. Just look how easy it goes on. All you have to know how to do is draw a straight line. I honestly have to say that this is my favorite product right now. Now, this is where the magic happens. You remove the tape and you have a perfect straight line of eyeliner and eyeshadow completely uninterrupted. Now, you might have some powder overflow on your face, so use a makeup remover to remove all of the extra eyeshadow cast off that may have fallen on your face. If you believe in your steady hands, then you can even use the makeup remover to clean up your eyeliner. But beware, because normally I don't clean up, I mess up my eyeliner when I try to do this. Moving on to the face. Today I'm using Makeup Forever's Step 1 Redness Reducer Face Primer. I'm also using a relatively large Morphe foundation brush to apply the primer. For foundation, I'm using Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation and a large Morphe M439 brush. I like larger brushes because it's easier to get even coverage, and you can obviously see how fast this is going with a large brush. Next, I'm using Clinique's Line Smoothing Concealer. I'm putting a very generous amount under my eyes, a little on my nostrils, and a little bit on my chin, and then taking a Sephora concealer brush and just generally spreading it out. In general, you want to create a V shape. I'm also using the brush to redefine the eyeliner edge. Using concealer is a great way to clean up your eyeliner. Now I'm just going to smooth out the other areas where I put concealer. Now that I've applied foundation, it's time to contour. Now I'm gonna use Cover FX's contouring kit in light medium. It comes with 4 different colors that you can use to contour your face properly. There are probably hundreds of ways to contour faces, but I'm just gonna do a light contour on my cheeks. I like to make the quintessential kissy fish face. It creates the shadows just where I want to contour, so it's really easy. I'm taking the number 3 color and making a triangle shadow on my face. Then I'm outlining that triangle with the highlight color number 1. You want to make sure that you apply a generous amount of highlight because you're going to be blending it out. Using an e.l.f. contouring brush, I'm going to do just that. Blend this all out. I'm turning the brush on its side and I'm using it to blend the highlight into the contour color. Now I'm going to define the contour with a little bronzer. I'm using a NARS blush bronzer duo in Orgasm and Laguna. Using the flat part of the contouring brush, I'm applying the bronzer to the area that I contoured earlier. Next, I'm going to use Cover FX blotting powder in light. I'm taking a super large Birchbox brush and I'm brushing the powder all over my face. Using a blotting powder is a really great way to add a finishing touch to your look. I'm doing a real quick dusting. Next up, I'm going to be using one of my favorite products, Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop. It's a Becca highlighter. I'm using a relatively small edged brush to get that perfect defined highlight. You want to be putting highlighter on the top of your cheekbones, on the bridge of your nose, and a little bit on your cupid's bow. I'm going to quickly contour my nose with that same Cover FX number 3 contour color, and then I'm going to move on to eyebrows. Today I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil in Taupe. I'm going to start on the bottom inside part of my brows and gently work my way out towards the edge of my brows. I also have Anastasia's Brow Wiz, but today I'm using the pencil because I think it creates a more natural look. The Brow Wiz is a thinner stick and it's made out of a much waxier material. Sometimes when I do the upper part of my brows, I like to make a really surprised face. That way there's a straight line at the top that I can follow. Once you've completely filled out your brows to your satisfaction, then you want to take the spoolie end of your brow pencil and blend everything out. You want things to really look natural. Now we're going to use some concealer to clean up our eyebrows. Now we're going to set our under eye concealer. Using some loose powder, I'm using MAC's Prep and Prime loose powder. You want to apply the concealer under your eyes, blend it out with a mini blender brush, and then as quickly as possible, fill your mini blender brush with a bunch of loose powder and then set your concealer. Today I'm using Smashbox's Full Exposure Mascara. I got this mascara as a Birchbox Plus item and I'm really loving it. It comes with this big full brush that's really great to grab all of your lashes. Before applying any lip products, I'm gonna put on a lip balm. My favorite is Sugar Advanced Therapy. Then I'm filling my lips with the Crown Brushes lip pencil that I got on Saturday at BeautyCon. Then, to bump up the color, I'm using a NARS Orgasm lip gloss. I'm just applying it all over my lips like any other lip gloss. Once you're finished and happy with your makeup, you're gonna want to use some sort of setting spray so your makeup stays on longer. Today I'm using MAC's Prep and Prime spray. I'm spraying my entire face, then I'm gonna let it dry for a couple of seconds, and then take a brush with a little bit of powder on it, and then just set everything. And we're done! I hope you guys had so much fun, because I did. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you watch my BeautyCon video as well, so you can see all the products that I got, including the Crown Brushes palette, which was the main feature of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah, mwah. Bye!